It's a staggeringly beautiful morning here. Very cold. Ice on the insides of all the windows this morning. And my hands, oh, so cold. What my beautiful husband is doing behind me is ripping out more of the many layers of old stock fencing. What we've discovered when a fencing goes, instead of removing the older one and replacing it, is they just lay another fence, which I understand for time saving and everything, but it is just an absolute killer for wildlife. It's just everywhere, and it breaks down and it becomes sharp and gnarly and tangled, and it's just like they're just like laying traps all around the land. So we take really great pleasure of ripping out all of the old stock fencing. It's a really satisfying job, and just kind of knowing that, I mean, even just with Isla, when she goes on walks in the morning, she's a warren hound, so she's really interested in these hedgerows because they've got warrens in them, and she's constantly up along these boundaries. And you know, it's so dangerous. She's already had an operation where she came back with a big hole in the side of her from having caught it on some barbed wire that was obviously just sort of strewn. So yeah, it gives us a great deal of pleasure to remove these fences, and we're going to do quite a bit today. We've been waiting partly for the digger, which has been stranded after a hose blew a couple of weeks ago, and also just for the ground to firm up so that it was cold enough to be able to track without kind of causing more damage and creating a mud pie. We've got enough of those already. But yeah, it's just an absolutely spectacular morning. My eyes are watering like crazy. It's so cold. And we've lost the dog. She's taken herself off for a walk, but I haven't told her yet, but we're going to go to the beach. So that's our morning. My busy man over there. He's also been, hang on, I'm going to turn you around. So this pile here is blackthorn that Toby's been removing. It sends out suckers, and it just spreads absolutely everywhere. So he's been gradually taking this out, which is quite a lot of effort and hard work, and he's just so, I mean, he loves it, he's in his element. But he's now just pushing all of this over into the hedge line to create like a high vernacular, a habitat pile. It's just really good sort of wooded debris. Things might nest in that, or just use it to, you know, forage or as it breaks down. But I'm going to stop filming now because honestly my hands are just so painful. So I'm going to put the camera down and put my hands in my pockets. Bye! Oh, he's getting cocky. Did he break it?
A little bit.
We've just had a lovely day outside on the land been doing the polytunnel, and Toby's been de-brambling and pulling out fences, which has been lovely. It's been a beautiful day. It's finally stopped raining. Now I'm about to start scrubbing this wall here. That's why I'm down on my hands and knees. I've still got my work clothes on, so I'm going to give this a scrub, bleach it all down, wipe it all down, and then, because I've still got the roller and the paint out, and then I'm going to paint this, because I had it all out. I'm going to paint this as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you what we're dealing with here as well. So I've just been bleaching this wall, trying to get rid of the mould spores. This bit's pretty stubborn down here, it's pretty grim. I've got it down in that corner as well. So bleaching all of that, it's giving it a scrub down, and then I'm going to give that a paint just to try and reduce the mould coming through. I really need to do it in that corner as well because it's pretty grim over there as well. Toby's just said he doesn't feel the need to be videoed because it's late and we're tired, and we've come home from work, and it looks all very festive and lovely in here, but it's hasn't quite got the temperature yet, but it's cold in here. Can you see that? My hands are freezing. I've got Reynards, which is not pleasant. Very, very cold hands. This log burner is just not heating up because we're not keeping it going all day. We're up in the cabin all day and it's lovely and warm up there, and then we come back here and both fires take, you know, a good few hours to heat up, and then by then we're going to bed, and so they go cold again overnight and the house just never gets warm, and then we're out working on the land all weekend. So yeah, we are in a perpetual state of wearing lots and lots of thick layers and being really, really cold. So very, very ready for spring. The daffs are up, so we're nearly there. Come on, summer.